Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a deep completion. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Sharp. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll run it from the gun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Bears come to the line in a hurry-up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Battling down near the goal line, but loses the football. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The offense now operating in empty. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Spartans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Spartans. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Trying to find some room. It's Sharp.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. It's QB sneak. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz. You hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Bears will crank up the tempo. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Powers through. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And looking for a big play here. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And tackled after a small pickup there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. He's got some room. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket, and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Passes the 40. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
The Bears will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Sharp. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they'll get him down that time. This time enough for one more play in the half. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they've regained the lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Spartans will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Baylor. No chance to catch him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Brown. Powering through the defender. He steps out at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Sparty.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Finds room at the 30. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Gonna run it. It's Dickey. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Bears looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bears.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to take off here. Oh, and he breaks free. He's got room to run now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up 3 yards on the play. And the Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Escapes the sack. And now another deep ball here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it here. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll give it to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important 2nd down play coming up. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
3rd down after that running play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Can he take it all the way? At the 10 now. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Spartans. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Here's the kickoff team to see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that previous play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's a design quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, when you take a chance, sometimes things tend to backfire. Conventional wisdom says to run the ball, no matter what the down and distance is, to work that clock and win this game the shortest way. You take the chance, you're aggressive, and it ends up backfiring with the interception.
And the receivers got it. Tackle, but first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. With sure hands, it's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's back-to-back plays with short gains. You know, it helps the quarterback with his stats, the completion percentage, but it's not helping the offense move the ball down the field to try to get the ball into the end zone.
Has the first, still on the move. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. They go with a direct snap. Touchdown, Michigan State. To take the lead in the final minute.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
And the extra point goes up and good. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's out of bounds at the 25, right where he would have been if he'd just taken a knee. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to pass. It's DeMarco. Took contact on the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And now the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.